Welcome to another edition of Timoteo TV, Week 8, wrapping up the regular season. A lot of important games this week, and they lived up to the hype. Some great games, in fact. Let me introduce the crew I got with me, breaking it down. I got White Boy Garcia from the Packers, Coach Sean from the Packers, Leo from the Redskins, Ant from the 49ers, David from the 49ers, Miguel, and Mike, as you can see, all from the 49ers. Woo! 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 And a few others. Loud ones. So this was a great game. The world didn't end, but the season did end for a few teams. But let's get into it. 3:30 games. Titans versus Colts. Titans come out in force, winning 38-6. They look like the old Titans finally by week 8. Player of the game was Lex with 3 tackles, 3 touchdown passes, and 1 touchdown reception. So Sean, what happened with that game?
Yeah, I talked to Rob before the game. He told me all year the whole strategy was to stay below the radar, get hot right before the playoffs. They wanted to go in at the 8 seed. He said since the season started, he knew the Eagles were going to be the 1 seed. So the whole season they were playing for the 8 seed. So they just got hot right now, week 8, going into the playoffs. It's going to be an interesting matchup next week.
Yeah, it will. It'll be good. Okay, our other 3:30 game of the week. 2 undefeated teams with the Skins and the Eagles. The Eagles end up squeaking it out 14-12, and that game lived up to all the hype, back and forth. Really intense game. Really intense game. Player of the game was Porter for the Eagles with 6 catches and 6 tackles. Leo from the Redskins. So what happened in that game?
It was a really good game. You know, they was on top first, then we came and we traded the lead for like 2 or 3 times, and then it just came down to the wire. The very last play of the game, and they played a really good game, so did we, and we just lost at the last second. But
yeah, it could have been a preview for the Urban Bowl, but who knows what can happen in the playoffs. We'll see what's up. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, the Titans are now 3-5, and the Colts finished the season 4-4 as far as regular season records go. Moving to our 5 o'clock games, Cards versus Steelers. Cards end up just squeaking it out. Another tough loss for the Steelers, with the Cardinals winning 19-13. Player of the game was Elijah Stanton with 1 catch, 2 touchdowns, and 1 tackle. David, what happened in that game?
Well, the game, it was a real good game in the beginning. They both came out strong. They both stopping each other, but the Cardinals, they found a little weakness in the Steelers' defense, and they just pulled off the win. It was a great win. Even though there was a little altercation there, but they came out strong. They got it.
Yeah, Cardinals had to come together at the end to pull it out. The other 5 o'clock game, Vikings versus Packers. Packers end up winning big, taking their record to 6-2, with the Vikings falling to 5-3. Packers won 37-12, and White Boy right here had 1 catch, 4 touchdown passes, 1 tackle, and 1 interception. He had to fill in his quarterback last second, and seemed to do well. So White Boy, what do you have to say for yourself and your team?
Well, I pushed my team to win. I tried my best to be a quarterback, and I came up good. So, it was a good game, but I guess we got it.
And that's actually the most I've ever heard him talk, and we have it on camera. It's amazing. So, okay, let's go to our 6:30 games. Raiders versus 49ers. It was a hard-fought battle going back and forth once again. Great game. Just as good as probably the Eagles-Redskins. 49ers end up pulling it out by 1, 19-18. Player of the game was Miguel with 2 catches, 1 touchdown, 1 tackle, and 2 picks. And also a note is David broke the reception record for the season for Timoteo, so he'll be going in the record books. So Mike and Miguel, what you got to say about your team?
Let's go. Yeah, them two. It was a very good game, y'all know. We did our thing, kept this serious, you know. We don't get, at the beginning of the season, we was a little down and stuff, but and then we lost our coach, you know.
No coach.
But we kept it real. We kept it real. We still here. We in the playoffs. It don't matter who we play.
6-2. 6-2.
And keep it real. 6-2.
6-2.
I mean, the defense came out a little cold, you know, but I had to pipe them up, you know, start getting with the pigs, the D play hard and whatever. But we came out on top, man. Best week. Team won.
What you got to do this?
We had a lot of picks today.
All right.
Not about respect for him. Not respect.
All right. And 49 has been the story of the season, going from 1-7 last year to 6-2. Raiders fall to 3-5. And let's go 6:30. The last 6:30 game, Ravens Saints. Ravens go to 2-6. Saints fall to 1-7. Ravens winning 15-12. Khalil Millhouse with 3 catches, 1 touchdown, 4 tackles, and a sack is player of the game. So, Sean, what do you have to say? Or actually, everyone's going to break that in that game. What do you guys have to say about that?
Oh, well, I didn't.
Well said, fellas. Well said. Thank you for that in-depth analysis. So that was the end of Week 8, our regular season. Next week, we're jumping into the playoffs. Make sure you check out Timoteo football.com for the breakdown of and the preview of the postseason as we break it down and figure out the seeds and who's going to play when. So make sure you check it out. Make sure you come out and see those games out here on the field. So thanks so much for joining us, and I'll see you out here on the field.